Well, first of all, hi everyone. Let me just give you a brief introduction about myself. I'm Javier Leonardo Delgado Lesmes from the NRC 5138, and today I'm going to talk about the solving communication and the challenge in sales and customer service. Let me just give you a bigger view because, well, I'm a sales manager, and that's why we like just to show you something from my daily routine. Because in this presentation, I'm going to talk how to improve effective communication in sales and customer service. This presentation is going to cover challenge solutions and even how we are going to have those outcomes that we want. Okay, so let me just continue with this next slide. First of all, we need to know what is the problem. Probably it's just the misunderstanding. If they're gonna have to, if you have a client that they misunderstand what you are gonna to tell them, well, that's the root of the issue. So the client are going to have some misunderstanding. That's why we need to have something that we need to prioritize. Okay, we must understand the root of the issue, the needs of the clients, to try to avoid wasting time, to try to avoid frustration or even a bad customer experience, right? So that's what we would like just to be really proactive. um, we need to confirm, or we should to confirm all the single detail that you can count as relevant. Okay, we need to be or we need to have a detailed summary that is important to understand any kind of requirement, uh, or you could also to try to write in every single detail um, that you can consider as a key in the interaction, right? That's gonna be to benefit both sides, such as you as the representative, the sales representative, and also to your client. And that's gonna to reduce errors or to set clear expectations. Okay, because in sales, that is something that you need to be really careful. That if you are selling this kind of product, if your client is coming to you to tell you like, hey, I just need this and this and this and this, well, you need to try to paraphrase. You should empathize with your client, and the most important and one of my favorite keys, active listening. If you don't have active listening, you don't understand you what the clients needed. Okay, so that's gonna that's my benefit to both sides, but it depends how you are going to handle, right? If Let me just show you an example. If you can tell you to your client, just to clarify, you need this and this product for this and this and this situation, right? If I know wrong, or if I understand properly, if I understand correctly, you are looking for this and this and this and this to get resolved this and this and this and this. You can have open questions like, mm, what is the if let me just show you an example. In the last company where I work, I sell technology. Well, it was more like um, any kind of insurance, right? So you can also to ask to your client like, hey, what is the other device that you like mostly use apart of your phone, for instance? And that is really an open question because he can tell you, like, hey man, I use a smartwatch. Hey, I mean, I use this and this and this. In my personal case, what do I need to do? In my personal case, what do I need to do is to change everything because it's an engineer firm, and we need to understand what is the project, what is the needs of, what is the real needs of the client. So we need to have a transparent communication. We need to talk with 100% sure what we need to talk, what we are telling you. Because if you don't understand what they are telling you, believe me that it doesn't even matter what you're going to do. That's not going to work. Okay, so we need to set up really great expectation and deadlines to be honest about the deadlines. If you're going to tell them that this boat is going to be arrival here in Bogota, Colombia, for instance, well, in 1 week, that's going to be the truth. In 1 week, no, that's going to take longer. um, we should also be careful with the outcome that we are going to have. So it's important to have the satisfaction from our clients. It must be effective, such as we can, and as long as we can uh, be totally honest with our client, they are going to trust on us. The reduction, try to be but if we bring better results to our company, we are going to have really great reduction in complaints and returns and any kind of bad experience that we can consider on this field. Uh, we need to have really great tools that is going to be professional, that's going to be a key for our job. Be, uh, the training, consistently training, use different kind of tool like CRM, different kind of protocols, even use surveys. That's gonna be something that you can consider when you are gonna to handle a team. If you have a survey, well, you know how that's gonna be the rate from 1 to 5. How was the experience that did you take today? So the client is gonna tell you, hey bro, it was a 5, or well, it was excellent, or you know what, he just was 3 because I cannot understand you very well, or something like that, right? The positive impact, the client loyalty. It doesn't even matter if the clients, or well, if you make it a sale, great for you. But if the client is a reseller and he just bought you once, it doesn't make sense at all because he's a reseller. So for sure they are going to need better, more products, but for some reason they are not buying to you because probably he had bad experience. Okay, so what we talk today, that's we talk today, um, the how we can improve. So in conclusion, I hope that you are going to understand everything here. um, Hopefully you're going to implement these strategies on your jobs. If yourself, for sure, to have some keys on your job, that's going to be something that for sure is going to be easier your daily life. So hi, thank you guys, and have a really wonderful day. Bye bye.